Well, The Mandalorian got good. The first season did. The second season people talked about. It's not as good as the first season.
I mean, and not everything's a home run. Sometimes you hit a double, you know? Sometimes you hit a base hit, okay? If everything's a home run, nothing is. Damn it.
I'm Jason. You get it?
Good impression.
The computer.
All right, episode 3. Third time's a charm.
Second one's not even out yet.
As of this taping, though. Yeah. All right, so how was your week? Should we have a little banter in the beginning, like
Nobody
Kathy
cares.
Lee and
Regis?
Regis?
No one's going to get that reference. Nobody gives a shit about your week.
We're so old.
I don't care about your weekend.
That show. You don't care about my week?
No.
Have a nice day. Fuck you.
Let alone them.
Well, that's just unkind. All right, so let's go right into.
What is
Did
that?
you see the trailer for the Guy Ritchie film? The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. You didn't see this?
It's a long title.
It's a very long title.
What
but
else has he
it's-
done?
Watch. This is really good. Check this out.
Your boyfriend.
Gus March Phillips. I have a
Carry
mission.
away.
I want you to lead. Thank you, Sergeant.
Anytime I see carry away, I'm just like, I'm in.
Neutralize the German U-boats in the North Atlantic.
We're losing the war. Hitler is not playing by the rules, so neither are we.
We both know that I'm not very popular with the administration.
The reason they find you unattractive, the very reason I find you attractive.
If I'm to do this, I'll need my own team. You won't like them. They're all bad.
They'll need to be.
This is an unsanctioned, unauthorized mission. If we fail, England will be condemned to a lifetime under the German boot.
That guy's in everything now.
Alan Richardson, yeah.
And so I said, that is not a dog. That is my wife.
Very good.
Like Inglourious Basterds vibe.
Kind of looks like Inglourious Basterds, yeah.
He likes boats. He uses stuff on boats.
You and your operation are reckless.
Abort this mission now. Hello? Can't hear you. Please do. Off.
Pretty cool, right?
Looks alright.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
I want to see that. And
What else
I see carry away in something. It's like, why isn't that guy used in more?
He's done a lot of
Stuff.
stuff, but what has he done?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Why isn't he used more? You know, carry
No,
away
I
is
mean
great.
Guy Ritchie.
Oh,
What
Guy
other
Ritchie?
movies again?
Oh, no, he did. Didn't he do all the Sherlock movies?
Did he?
I think he did. Yeah, he did the Sherlock movies. He did the one with Brad Pitt where you can't understand what he's saying.
Best your back's a little, can't you, sir? You look like a boxer.
What is that?
Where he's talking real fast, that kind of English. Or I don't know what kind of language it was. Oh, Snatch. Remember Snatch? Rock and Roller. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. That was Henry Cavill too.
Oh, that's like
So
his
he's been
boy.
with them before, yeah. Oh, he wrote the Aladdin screenplay. I didn't know that.
The movie?
Yeah, like the Disney one.
Was that any good? I didn't see that.
It was not that great. They're doing a third Sherlock Holmes, I heard.
With
With Robert. Oh, yeah. I have to do it with him and Jude Law. Yeah,
Oh,
those movies are great. Those two movies.
Yeah.
Those are underrated. They're really smart. I like the action scenes where he thinks it all out beforehand. But yeah, I think Carrie Elway though, he's just not used in a lot. You know,
Yeah,
I don't
he
know
doesn't-
why.
he doesn't-
He's such a good actor.
Yeah. He's had a good career.
You remember that one on one of the first HBO original movies? He was in one called the Pentagon Wars.
I remember.
Remember
one.
that?
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
What's that about?
People don't know that movie. It's like it's first of all a true story. It's about how it's about all the craziness that goes on in the Pentagon, like funding for weapons.
Oh yeah, I remember that movie.
And they had to do like a live testing, but it wasn't safe
Yeah.
because of the way they made the tank.
Perhaps you'd like to tell us how much has been spent so far to develop the Bradley.
How much?
Well, you have the figures, don't you?
Of course. 14. More or less.
14.
14.
Million.
Yeah.
What did you say, General?
Billion.
Billion? With a B?
With a B.
It's
Oh,
a
yeah,
great
yeah, I
movie. It's
remember
like Kelsey Grammer.
That's not
movie.
that old of a
It's
movie.
yeah, it is. That's an old movie, man.
I don't think the 90s are old.
Yeah, I know, but the 90s are old. I mean,
30 years.
the 90s. If you made Back to the Future today, Marty would go back to the 90s.
Whoa, this is heavy.
Isn't that crazy? That's insane. Like that just doesn't have the same kind of
Not when
distance.
you're-
It
yeah.
seems like when we were in the 80s
Yeah.
and the 50s versus the
It was
80s,
a different world.
two different worlds. But is it two different worlds for a young person that's like 10, 15 years
I
old?
think so. I think they make
Do they
comments
think-
like the 90s were weird.
Then like do the 90s look like the 50s to them?
I think so.
Like that's crazy.
They're making comments about the X-Men already when they're not realizing it was 97.
Yeah,
and they don't
Well,
get
actually
some of
started way before that because that
I
was
know,
the
but
last
that's-
year of X-Men.
They're saying stuff about Gambit's like clothing and stuff.
Oh,
That's
right.
The 90s, but they wore
Right,
crop
right,
tops
right,
in the
right.
90s.
That's right.
They're going, oh, they're making
They
him
don't-
gay.
they're
It's not
making him
gay.
gay.
That's what he would have worn back then. He's got the one earring in the right ear.
They're misunderstanding
Yeah,
the fashion.
It's just 90s fashion.
Right.
That's what they.
That's how.
like.
Yeah, that's how they dressed.
Yeah.
Have you seen the
Yeah, I saw
poster
that.
for this?
I saw that. You see the trailer?
Yeah. You want to watch the trailer? That poster is sick. That is a cool ass poster. I haven't seen I've seen good Star Wars posters, but this one is really incredible.
This is supposed to be like ages before, right?
Like 100 or 200 years before
Anything.
Yeah,
Any of the
before
Star Wars.
the what do they call it? The Battle of Yavin. Battle of Yavin. BOY.
I don't think check it. Someone will check it.
Someone's gonna
Actually,
check.
It's called the Mandalorian.
Right.
They're already complaining about it too from a trailer.
It's immediate
Someone
complaining.
put a thing on that the
Yeah.
Star Wars fans are the worst fans.
It's
in
immediate.
history.
Yeah, it's immediate
Yeah.
bitching right away. The minute
What
a
could you have
new
seen from the
property
trailer?
the
That was-
minute a new property drops.
It's a trailer. You don't know what it's about. Well, I don't like it.
I mean, why are you a fan of this if everything they put out you hate? Just retire.
What's the last thing that got? Well, the Mandalorian got good. The first season did. The second season people talked about. It was not as good as the first season.
I mean, and not everything's a home run. Sometimes you hit a double. You know, sometimes you hit a base hit. Okay, if everything's a home run, nothing is. It's just they're
Something's
so
just set up-
spoiled.
Something set up other things.
They're just incredibly spoiled, the Star Wars fans. I mean, okay, you didn't like the sequels, all right? Which I still say in 20 years, there'll be a whole different audience
weren't that bad.
who loves those movies because that's what happened with the prequels.
Well, they were comparing them to the first movies.
That's what they compared the prequels to. You know, it was the same. This is the same thing happening again. So, but take those aside. What about all the great stuff that has come, like Andor? They say people didn't like Boba Fett. Okay. I mean, I always
love
wanted.
Boba Fett.
I love Boba Fett. I always wanted to see what happened to Boba Fett after
It was a good show though.
how did he escape the Sarlacc pit. They showed that.
It was like a Mandalorian type show. What was wrong?
I don't
It's the
know.
same
People
thing.
like he said that he wasn't badass enough.
He was an old man at that point.
He murdered everyone he fought. If you
I
go
don't
back
like
and
how
wa-
he did it.
if you go back and watch Boba Fett, everyone he fights is dead. So I don't know how he's not bad. I guess he wasn't ruthless enough. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know
does
what
that
people
mean?
are looking
Maybe
for.
what they want to snap
That
necks.
series was Snap Necks, right? That series was awesome. That Cad Bane guy that was great.
He was good.
And the Marshal, I would like to get a Marshal series with Timothy Olyphant. That would be a great, because he's like the modern day John Wayne. You know, he plays that cowboy character so well.
Whole Cad Bane series would be cool.
That would be cool too. I'd watch
Origin,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Close your eyes. Your eyes can deceive you.
That's what Obi-Wan told Luke.
We must not trust them. Tell me what comes into your mind.
Tell you why they don't like it. Because the first couple of people we've seen are not white. That's what they don't like. Where's the white people?
Aliens are white.
I thought that was the Matrix woman.
It is her.
Oh, it is?
Carrie Ann Moss.
I don't know why I thought someone said it wasn't.
Too many chicks.
Someone is killing Jedi. It doesn't make sense.
Is it Jedi Wookiee in it?
Yeah.
Sense the darkness.
Looks like we're gonna get to see more like kung fu type stuff.
It's gonna be better action.
This isn't about good or bad.
Jedi fu.
Well, they're all like really good with the
This
Force.
is about power and who is allowed to use it.
What is that?
That looks pretty good. I want to see how the Sith
There's
started.
only one reason you wouldn't like that show. There is. There's only one thing to look at that.
Right. That's all I like to do is hate on everything. Oh, I just had to pay $3 more a month to get ad-free Prime. I mean,
Why
that's
would you pay for
ridiculous.
that? Watch the ads.
I am not watching those
That's
ads.
why they keep doing this.
Okay, I'm going to keep paying it until...
Max is doing like ads now, it looks like.
It's bullshit.
Everyone's
FCC
doing it.
should get involved with that. That's bullshit because you paid
Probably
for
getting kickback.
you paid for a subscription originally for the no ads.
They're ruining HBO.
And then they just
remember how
change
good HBO used to be? How cool it used to be?
What, the Max
The
app?
Max. It's like I don't like it anymore.
Seems the same to me.
Uh,
What's different about it?
I don't know. Aren't they doing ads on Max too now?
I don't have ads. No, on HBO?
No.
No,
On
first
Max.
of all, HBO is a pay channel to begin with.
I know.
I don't know
what?
if they have,
So
maybe they have a lower tier.
Well,
But if
that
you're
is a
paying
lower
for
tier.
HBO, you're
Yeah.
getting the Max app as part of it.
Right.
Yeah, so that means you're paying for HBO, you're paying for no ads.
Are they still two different things or it's the same thing?
No, it's two different things. The channels are the cable channels. The Max app is the app.
Oh.
Max app is on demand stuff. The cable
Right.
channels are still
Oh, yeah, the cable channels are still HBO.
Yeah.
It's just not on demand.
well, on demand is different as well. The cable companies provide on demand.
There's
This is
3 HBOs?
really exciting stuff.
How many HBOs are there?
I don't know. There's like 12 HBOs or something like that.
I'm canceling HBO.
Then you lose Max.
Fine.
Why are you so angry?
I'm going to show them. they'll see.
We saw Dune.
Did you see that? What they're saying about Dune?
What
It's
are they
coming
saying
from
about-
the other side now. The
What's
Dune
wrong
side.
with Dune?
White savior complex
Oh,
is coming from the
boy.
left, and then there's that they're appropriating Middle Eastern people, even though it's set in space and there's alien people, but it's on a desert, so it's automatically Middle Eastern.
The
Yeah.
extreme left, it's just stupidity.
They're annoying.
It's just
They're
stupid.
bored, I
They're
think.
annoying. Right. They're just annoying.
They're not-
really,
yeah,
really
annoying.
irritating. I mean,
White
it's just
savior
so,
complex. He mass murders billions of people. He's not a
he's
savior.
not the savior. Yeah, they don't. So they're talking.
They're
They're
not even
ignorant.
understanding.
They're ignorant.
Yeah, that's
They
the other.
don't-
The comments against it are you're not getting the story.
Right. They're just, first of all, they know nothing about the story.
They're just seeing it, and then they probably don't even
Yeah.
watch the movie.
I mean, by the end of the second one, you kind of are getting the Anakin
He's a
vibes.
piece of shit.
It's my new empire. Your new empire?
Really good. And then just because I was so curious. I came home and watched the original 1984.
Where did you find that?
I think it's on HBO.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. So on
84?
Max. Yeah, 84. It was 84. It was a little disturbing. Parts of
I said, like, the girl's creepy.
Yeah, it was like even like a little bit more unnerving, some of it, because you didn't have all the digital effects, so it looked gross. There was like it was like a gross factor to some of
What
it.
do you mean? Like the blood?
Like the head of the what are those guys called? The
Harkonnen?
Harkonnen, yeah, right. Yeah. Like he was really cool with what they did with Skarsgård. But the one that they had in the old one, he like had all this like Total Recall type makeup, and it was like all sores on his face and stuff, and he like drools on people. It was like really just like over the top gross. And oh my God. I mean, it's why I so appreciate all the great movies and things that we get now, because you like watch that old one with the effects, the old Dune.
But at the time,
with the I guess, but the part where they fight with the shields up, it was just laughably, audibly laughably funny. They look like big Lego men.
Not sorry enough.
Like you watch, then I watched the first one again. Yeah. The new first one, and it was like, oh my God, like so amazing. Yeah. You know, just dude, people don't appreciate it though. They just take it all for granted.
Well, that's what you grow up with.
Yeah.
You know, it's all relative.
But you know who was in it that I didn't realize was Captain Picard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he plays the Josh Brolin role.
Was he old back then?
Yeah, he's always old. I mean, he looks young, but he's still bald and everything.
He's one of those guys.
Yeah, one of those guys like eternally old. Invincible. Did you see the first one? I think the second one's out tonight, maybe.
Did I see this on? No, it's not tonight. I didn't see it.
Maybe. Yeah. It's just incredible. Just such an incredible show. Just the writing.
The one who keeps multiplying and just keeps getting killed.
Right.
That's just obscene.
What's so name? Great.
You remember her name?
Multicate? No.
I don't know.
Is that it? Here we go again. I think he wrote Peacekeeper. Peacekeeper.
Yeah.
Is that the right name?
Peacekeeper. The malt maker.
The malt maker. No. It's like a play on her name.
Malt is something.
Multicate.
Multicate?
Yeah, Multicate.
There's no way it's Multicate.
I think it's Multicate.
Wrong, sir. Wrong.
That sounds like a chauvinist would name her. You're Multicate.
Pretty sure it's Multicate.
I saw a thing of who would play him in a live action.
Right. Well, which character?
His dad. What's his name?
Omni-Man.
They had Cavill as Omni-Man.
Henry Cavill's Omni-Man. That would be cool.
I don't know who would play
He could do it.
Invincible though. You need a younger, like Tom Holland type.
No, you got it. Well, no, because Mark Grayson has to be half Asian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be a big problem.
Racist.
If you get a full white guy, they're going to be pissed.
Right. No, you got to stay true to the character because first of all, you have the mother, which you should just get Sandra Oh. The voice. Anytime you can get the voice to play the live action, do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because Sandra Oh does the voice. Sandra,
but the cartoon isn't Asian.
Yes, she is. Sandra Oh plays the mother.
I know, but the mother is.
Yes, she is.
Oh.
What are you watching?
I didn't.
You didn't realize that she's Asian? Yeah, she's Asian. Oh. Yes, Sandra Oh does the voice, and she should play. She'd be perfect as the live action too. Yeah. She fits perfectly, and I don't know who you get. And for Cecil, you just get Walton Goggins, the guy who does him.
It's too bad.
He's perfect as Cecil live action as well.
A younger version of the guy who does the voice of Omni-Man would have been a good Omni-Man.
Oh, yeah. Well, some people are advocating for J.K. Simmons to just do it, but I mean, that's not physically.
He got pretty big.
I guess. Well, he's not going to be. It doesn't matter how much he's working. He's never going to be as big as you need him. Yeah. So you'd have to do special effects big.
Yeah.
You'd have to do visual
he's
effects.
He's too old to do it now.
Yeah, he's probably too old.
I mean, you could CGI him, but.
Nah, I don't know. You're probably better off getting like Cavill or who else would be good to play Omni-Man?
Cavill's not. Well, I guess he could be old enough.
No, he
They
could
can
do
make
it.
him,
No, you
yeah.
do the makeup. He'd be fine. He'd be really good.
You can get Ralph Macchio to be Invincible. He looks still that age.
You can still do. He's still a teenager. Oh wait, I know. Brad Pitt could be Omni-Man.
Huh.
Yeah, think about it. He could do the mustache. You give him the white burns.
I guess.
He could do it.
Maybe.
And Tarantino directs.
He has to.
Right.
If it's going to be like that.
So violent. He'd be great.
He wouldn't do that.
You don't think he would do
I
it?
don't think he likes.
Yeah.
I think I saw an interview with him. He doesn't love the comic book genre. It's not a real movie.
Oh, David Harbour could do it.
Yeah, he could play him.
He could do it. He could do a good job. He can get in shape for it.
Yeah, he's
big.
better, yeah.
He's a big dude. He's got the voice, the attitude.
Mm-hmm.
X-Men 97. You saw both episodes? Unbelievable.
It's cool. They drew it like it looks new and old at the same time.
Well, yeah, they had to up the resolution, right?
But it still has that old feel to it, the drawing.
Literally, I saw people on Instagram complaining about the animation.
Did you see someone said that Magneto's wearing lipstick?
What?
Yeah. And then someone come back, those are just his lips, bro.
Oh my God. It's just people have way too much time on their hands.
And Gambit's gay. He's not.
Unbelievable.
I mean, the guy wears hot pink. He's always worn hot pink.
Always, right. Yeah, stay true to the source material until it bothers us. Yeah. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. And the animation style, it's like you had to bring it up. You couldn't show it grainy like standard def television.
Yeah.
But they didn't change it. They didn't give it more depth, which they kept it flat, which is the whole point. And people are like not getting it. Like, oh, the animation's shitty. Yeah, I read a whole bunch of comments. The animation is shitty. I mean, you got it. It's like I try to write back and like it's a purposeful choice. This is the way they want. This is the way intended. It's a nostalgia feel. Oh, it doesn't have that. It doesn't have as good of an anime look as it should.
How old are these people?
I don't know. Maybe they're too young.
Too. Like,
that's probably right.
Don't comment if you're not. If you weren't born like
I don't know anything about it.
Before 90, shut up. You know what I mean? It's the same with the LeBron Jordan thing. Like if you didn't see Jordan play,
right?
Don't say anything. You don't know. Like it's annoying.
You can't.
You didn't watch it growing up.
You can watch the highlights, but
that doesn't do anything. You can't.
You don't understand all those situations.
I'm not going to comment on players beforehand or things before because I didn't see it.
Right.
I can tell you in my lifetime what I've seen.
Right.
What's better.
Yeah, you can't. If you didn't experience it yourself, you can only listen to others.
Right.
That's all you can do.
Everyone has a goddamn opinion. Everyone's got a podcast.
Tools.
Schmuck has a podcast. Not us.
No, of course not us. No. We're exempt. But what a great beginning to this series. I mean, just
the beginning's cool.
It blew me away.
I started watching when the beginning came on.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've seen it in years. I was like, oh, wow. I started remembering
that theme
things.
song. Yeah. That theme song is just epic. It's just so great. And they really went above and beyond what I thought they were going to do. Like right away, they start mirroring society, holding up, a mirror to all the worst shit that we do, from, storming that courtroom. That was obviously January 6th, and Magneto's speech. That was some of what's going on in the Middle East. I mean, incredible. It was they just take it head on. And
someone said
Magneto's a Zionist.
I'm sure that's on there. You can find it, I'm sure. Just type in Magneto Zionist on Google.
I'm sure you can find it.
Oh, yeah, someone was saying like you should watch it. He said he was watching them on Saturday mornings, like when the new ones came out.
Right.
He waited till Saturday morning to watch it to give it the whole feel.
Oh, he set the whole thing up for himself.
Pour yourself a bowl of shitty cereal.
That's a little pathetic. I think I might do that.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
And you know what? You'll set that all up. You'll get up and you're like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, probably not.
I'm in my 40s. Eating a giant bowl of Fruit Loops. I used to mix it. I used to mix the cereals.
I did that a couple times.
You did that? Yeah. I used to give my bedrock was Honey Nut Cheerios. That was a good bedrock.
Cheerios is your bedrock.
Honey Nut Cheerios were great.
Boring.
No, but because that's the bedrock. You don't get it. Then you layer it with the fun stuff.
What about two fun things?
You can do. I did 3 layers. I would do Honey Nut Cheerios.
Real fat kid. Bill Burr would have a field day with you.
Fat Kid Saturday Morning. Yeah, Honey Nut Cheerios. Then I would do a mid layer of Cocoa Pebbles. Cocoa Pebbles, which turned all the milk chocolate, right? And then I would top it off sometimes with Frosted Rice Krispies.
We never had any cereal.
Dude, Saturday morning, forget it.
Did we have 3 boxes of cereal now?
I would go through at least like a box and a half. It's great because I'd have multiple servings too.
Remember, was I around?
Yeah, you were.
You probably did when no one was around.
Yeah, you were little. You were a baby.
Remember.
I
used to do 2 bowls of just the same cereal.
No, I got creative. I started mixing all kinds of stuff.
Rice Krispie treats cereal. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's really good. But we didn't have that then.
Yeah, we did. I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Rice Krispie treat cereal?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
I was tearing 2 boxes of those.
No, I used to use Frosted Rice Krispies on the top layer. It's excellent.
Not better than Rice Krispie treat cereal.
Well, it depends on how much you like marshmallow.
What do you?
It's okay. It's not one of my favorite dessert items.
Yeah, but in cereal, in the milk, it was so good.
Yeah, it's okay.
Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisp.
Cookies.
Cookies. It said cookies right on the box. Cookies for breakfast.
Captain Crunch. Peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Peanut butter Captain Crunch. Now you're talking.
Regular Captain Crunch.
No, who eats regular Captain Crunch?
Poor people.
Yes, peanut butter was where it's at.
Yeah.
The peanut butter Captain Crunch. That was amazing. And
Reese's Pieces Puffs we had.
Oh yeah, I remember Reese's Pieces Puffs. That was good.
Those got weird. Those made the roof of your mouth weird after a while.
Yes, there was like a film on your mouth. I remember that.
Well, it wasn't real film.
That was preservatives.
Yeah.
100%.
That's why we look so good, the millennials.
Oh, right. We're just preserved.
Yeah.
When I go down the aisle, I'm pretty sure I've had every cereal at least
new?
one. Yeah, there's new stuff. But I think I've
Apple
had
Jacks.
like Apple Jacks was
Apple
great.
Jacks.
Apple Jacks was great. I think I had every single one down
we
the
must have
aisle.
tried everything.
Every single one.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Count Chocula.
Which
you couldn't get for a while.
That was
remember?
it went away for a while.
Here for a while.
Count Chocula was
It didn't
great.
go away. They didn't have it down here. It wasn't down south.
It wasn't down south.
It was
right.
only up north.
You can get it now.
Oh yeah, now it's all
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
That Frankenberry shit.
No, that was bullshit. Frankenberry and Booberry are total bullshit.
Fuck Booberry. He's an asshole.
What a dick. Golden.
Booberry's racist.
Golden Grams. Oh, Golden Grams. Those
Same
were
thing.
really
Those had
good.
a film to them too.
Those were excellent, especially when they got a little soggy.
Life is very good.
Life
underrated.
is underrated.
One of the
yes.
underrated cereals.
Yes, very underrated. Sugar Smacks I didn't care for.
No, disgusting.
Gross.
Disgusting.
Right. And there was an equivalent. There was Sugar Smacks, and then there was something that was just like it. Oh, with the bear.
Oh, Golden Graham?
No, not Golden Grams. Golden Grams are excellent. Golden Crisp or Golden Bear, they used to call it. It was with the bear with the T-shirt. That was the same crap as Sugar Smacks. Ugh, those were gross. Anyone who likes those was an idiot. Extreme cereal opinions. And that's why I like XMen 97.
Try to edit that.
Cereal tangent.
Something out of that. I heard they said Spider-Man might be in it. The old Spider-Man
right.
might make an appearance.
Did they do that crossover back in the 90s?
Sure.
I know they did it in the 80s with
the guy who wrote that Spider-Man said he'd love to do it.
Right.
This kind of a thing.
That would be awesome. You always remember the 90s Spider-Man cartoon? That was great too. But before that was Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, which that had X-Men crossover in it as well. Because Firestar and Iceman were used to be.
I remember.
The story was they were former X-Men, and that's where they came from. Oh, we forgot to do my comic corner. No. We have to do.
Well, what if it's just a bit where we
Coco's
never do
comic corner?
What if it's a bit where we never do it and we just we'll do it next?
No.
time?
I'm going to show you some comics.
Do like the Matt Damon thing.
It's going to be fun. Okay, so I got a couple of ones. I was in Canada last week.
Oh, you got these in Canada?
I got two of these
over.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I actually had
check them.
It's kind of a funny story because
you have any drugs or comic books?
Right.
That's an odd question.
Coming back, that's the first time I left the country. So coming back, you go through. When you go to Canada, it's easy. At least in Alberta, it seems like they don't care. It's literally.
We're looking for some excitement.
It's literally a kiosk that you just it asks you questions and you punch the
There's no metal
answers.
detector?
No, coming off. I'm talking about coming off the plane into Canada.
I'm saying, you don't go
No, because you went through the metal detector on the plane, Nimrod. You're not coming off with an arsenal.
What if someone throws you something between the plane and the...
No, you're coming off and you go through customs. But Canada, like, it's so at least this was Alberta, Canada. It might be different in other provinces. But coming off in Alberta, you literally answer some questions on a kiosk, and then you just show them a little piece of paper that prints out, and that's it. You're in Canada.
What are the questions? Are you dangerous?
Are you? If so, are you telling the truth? Don't be lying to us. No, they ask you things like, "Are you here for work?" I think it asks, like, "Are you carrying any drugs?" Like, you're just supposed to be honest. There's no
yes. Shit.
Who hits yes
every time? They always get me with that one.
So then you show them a little piece of paper, and then you're in Canada. But on the way back, no kiosks, no automated anything. You got to talk to somebody. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. But when I went up to the guy, like, me with any kind of official capacity, I get very nervous really quick, and I just immediately tell the truth. So I was like, I had the comics in my bag, and I'm like, I'm not going to declare that. I'm not going to talk. It's like, it's ridiculous. They're not worth that much. I'm just going to, get through the conversation quickly. So when he asked me, do I have any declare? I'm just going to go, nah. So I get up there and he goes,
arrested.
Do you have any declare comics? I have comics. They're in my bag.
Drugs. I have drugs.
So the guy starts laughing.
Nerd.
Go ahead, nerd. Go ahead. He was like, he's like, stares like, oh, like, they, he like started making fun of me. Like, are they mint condition?
Is that what he said to you?
Yeah.
Like, hey, I have a gun too.
I was like, no, actually, they're not really mint condition. He's like, all right, have a good day, buddy. That was it. I think I disarmed him to the point where I was absolutely a non-threat.
He's got comics. He's not gonna do anything.
This guy's never hurting anybody. Go ahead.
This guy can't even talk to women.
It's the perfect cover.
So just do that next time when you're in Canada.
Yeah,
pack your bag full of drugs and guns and tell him you got comics.
Right. That's how you smuggle. I got the perfect cover.
Tip of the week.
So I got this one. I've been trying to get this one actually for a while. It's just I don't see it a lot. It's the actual first appearance of the New Mutants. This was and it's a larger format book. This is where they first appeared. It was called Marvel Graphic Novel number 4.
Graphic? What's graphic about it?
The drawings.
Oh, did you look inside? Did you open them?
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, I opened this one.
Is there graphic stuff in there?
Well, you've never heard of a graphic novel?
But it's a comic book.
I don't get it.
Yeah, that's how it started. You're fired. Again, you're fired. Every
do
week you're
comic
fired.
books.
You don't
You're not
know.
paying me.
You don't know what a graphic novel is?
No, I do, but that's a
You
comic.
got 300, The Watchmen.
Look at
Those are graphic novels. The Dark Knight Returns.
Those are
all called graphic novels.
I get that.
Graphic as in drawing, not graphic as in lewd.
Oh.
Graphic.
I just got that.
Graphic has more than one meaning.
But isn't that what they mean when they say graphic?
Again, it's an
That's
English.
That's what I hear. I just hear nudity.
You do know some words have more than one meaning. Not that
I hear graphic, I think nudity.
Okay, well, that's where you're at. Graphic can also mean
That's where I'm at.
A drawing, a picture.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yes.
They should change it.
Okay. Then I got this one. This one I got just because the cover is so badass.
Is there nudity in that?
Check that out.
What is that? Is that a drink?
Yeah, it's Iron Man drowning in like a whiskey.
Oh, I see it.
Isn't that cool? And I actually did read this one. It's about this villain called Motherboard.
The whole comic's him trying to get out of a giant glass of whiskey.
It's just a mime. There's all the thought bubbles are empty.
Really stupid story.
It's just him trying to get out of the glass. Villain Motherboard called Motherboard. She like infiltrates his AI Friday inside the suit and starts making him go crazy. And so she starts to make him believe he's back at home with his parents and stuff like that. And she starts him drinking again. He relapses because of her.
Sounds depressing.
It's just a really cool cover. And now here's my heat of the week.
Your what of the week?
Hot book.
Heat of the week?
Heat of the week.
Work on that.
Yeah, I'm still workshopping that.
Yeah.
I don't know. this one is. I've been trying to get this one. This one's also a long time coming. Swamp Thing 37. Yeah, you don't know, right? You don't know who this is the first appearance of?
Swamp Thing?
No, it's Swamp Thing didn't appear till number 37 in his own book.
Long origin story.
No, first appearance of John Constantine.
Oh.
Yeah. This is where he started.
Know that?
This is very common knowledge, yes.
What's that worth?
It depends on this one I got in great condition. I only paid $150 for this.
$1.50 Canadian? You paid $150 American?
No, yeah, $150 American. That's a really good price for that book.
What's it worth?
In 890 condition, around $300.
Sell it.
Maybe more than that. I might be lowballing it. Yeah.
Would you get signed by John Constantine?
Keanu Reeves, get him to sign it. I don't like getting actors to sign books unless they're
like you've done it a million times.
Well, no, but they're at the cons.
Yeah,
they're like John Barenthal. He was there, but there's a Punisher book with John Barenthal's like from the show that I would get signed by him.
He was there.
He was there.
Did you see him?
Yeah, I saw him.
Oh.
Yeah, really cool guy.
Big line.
Huge line.
How much?
Yeah. Oh, like I think it was $200-$300 for his autograph. Yeah,
a piece.
Yeah, and people had books, lots of books too, and other things, lots of
That's
other.
That's why they do those things.
Oh man, they get paid.
He's getting from that.
I don't know how much percentage they get. Yeah,
Jesus.
but that's
he's
what I mean.
50%.
Big star like that, he probably got a nice chunk of change for that. Yeah,
they've
been getting high. They must be paying really well because they've been getting better and better celebrities at these things, especially at MegaCon.
I wonder what they give him, like a cut of the.
I don't know if they get There's probably different.
Cover or like.
There's probably different deals for different caliber celebrities. Some might just get a fee. Some might get a fee.
Like
and
Shatner probably gets a ton of money.
Yeah, he just turned 93. Man, it's amazing he even gets 93? Out to these. 93. It's amazing he even gets out to them.
Jesus.
He's awesome.
He don't look bad.
No, he looks great. Yeah. He's hilarious. Like if you go to one of his panels, he just insults.
I think he's a dick.
He is a dick.
Oh,
that's why it's fantastic. But he's like he's a charming dick.
But you think he's a dick if you walk up to him like.
He said that he likes conversations more than just hey, great to meet you. So he won't do.
So he wants like a full on conversation.
No, he doesn't want that. But it's like when you go to get him to sign something, he's not going to give you a full conversation. He's not going to do that. Right. It's not about conversating. It's a just you're paying for the autograph and that's it. Because he doesn't want you taking up time for everyone else in the line.
Oh yeah.
Because if you have a little conversation with everybody, it can take a long time. Right. So that's why he has conversations at the panels. He has conversations, and they're really good conversations. But he loves his fans.
Don't McFarlane it.
He can talk.
Yeah,
he's great though. I love him.
I know, but
he's great.
Signature, and you wouldn't shut up.
It was a long time ago. We'll let it go.
No, you should tell that story sometime. I want him here, and I'm signing the comic book.
Other comic news: CGC, the grading company.
Doesn't mean anything to me.
You know what CGC is.
I've heard you say it before.
You have. I got you some of your comics graded by them. You know exactly what they are. Okay. Well, they bought. They're acquiring James Spence Authentication.
What? Does Congress know about this?
Try to contain your excitement.
It's a monopoly.
So the reason they did this is because the other company, CBCS, they have been able to certify unwitnessed signatures for a long time now. It was one of the few things that gave them a leg up over CGC. So now CGC bought this authentication group. So now they're also going to be able to, if you send in a book that's already signed, they'll be able to authenticate the signature. And that was like the one thing that they weren't doing. So now everyone's excited. But the problem is it's not CGC versus CBCS. It's still JSA versus what CBCS is owned by, which is Beckett. And Beckett,
I know Beckett.
Yeah, because really CBCS should really just change their name to Beckett.
Yeah,
it's the more even you knew what Beckett was because
the first.
Yeah, because that has much more brand recognition. They should really change their name to Beckett Grading, or Beckett Comics. They'd be much better off because that name means something, especially with autographs. So I'm still going to send, if I have an unwitnessed signature, or if I'm buying an unwitnessed signature, I'd much rather be buying it from a Beckett certification than JSA. So, I mean, if CBCS, they should really play that up, that credibility of that, because it's...
PBCS is a stupid name.
It's
anyway.
not. Yeah, it's not a good name. It's not a good brand. Beckett is a great brand. They should really just go switch to that, and they play up the credibility of their
How much did they
authentication.
buy them for? What kind of money is being exchanged?
Does it say here in the thing?
Is it like
$34
$34?
and 52 cents. I'm not sure how much they bought them for, but people are like getting so excited, like, oh, I'm going to send all of my unwitnessed books to CGC, and they're like all happy they're going to get them graded by. But it's still, if you're selling you're not looking at it from a buyer's point of view. Okay, if I'm a buyer, I'm looking at JSA versus Beckett. So there was this article on Bleeding Cool.
Oh no!
That I saw. It's an old article, but it recently came up about that the original intent for Venom was it was supposed to be a female.
They better not.
Right. This is what
Space aliens are men.
This is what I talk about when people, they get so upset about how there's more inclusion now. They don't understand that it was artificially not inclusive to begin with. Okay, all the legacy characters are artificially white, male, straight. That's artificial because nothing else was allowed.
Silver Surfer was female, right?
No, there's lots of Silver Surfers.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Heralds, and there was a female one. But that's beside the point, because all those old legacy characters, they would not allow them marketing wise to sell them as anything else because they're afraid it wouldn't sell. So it was all fear, whether it was, justified or not.
Well, and then they go, well, just make up new characters, but all the good characters are kind of taken
they
already.
took
The good
all
ideas
the,
are
right.
taken.
Yeah, I mean, and a mantle
It's hard to make a new
and a
Superman.
superhero mantle can be passed.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a natural thing. So, but the fact that this happened with Venom was supposed to be a female, but they told them.
How old is this?
This is from the article's old. This is from 2001.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sorry, 2021. 2021. So the co-creator Dave Michelini, he talked that he wanted to have Venom be a female character, but the publisher said no. Marvel said no.
So what, the symbiote? I mean, there was just a woman.
No, the Eddie Brock. The Eddie
was
Brock
gonna be a
character
woman.
was going to be a woman.
They weren't going
Right.
to call like the symbiote a
Well,
woman.
No,
they don't call it a man.
No, it's still going to be Venom.
Yeah,
it was still going to be
Just
Venom.
on a
But
woman.
but the woman, apparently, the backstory was that
Was
when
she
Spider
shopping? They be shopping.
She was in a car accident where like her husband and family died because of Spider-Man's fight. Spider-Man's son in the city.
Oh, that's a
like,
cool story.
Right. Like she blamed him for what happened to her family. So then the symbiote found her instead of finding Brock, right? And she becomes Venom. Because there's even, if you see here, this is Web of Spider-Man number 18. Now this is the very first ever part cameo of Venom, where Peter is standing at the train tracks. And then there's a hand right here. You see how it looks feminine with it's wearing like a pink coat and it's like a long, like slender hand. Because that was the original intent, was that it was going to be a female. So, and it was Venom because his spider sense didn't go off. And that's one of the attributes of Venom, is that he doesn't set off Peter's spider sense. So he pushed him into the railroads. And that was really the first appearance of Venom there. But they changed it to a male later.
Did you say why they changed it?
Yeah, because not marketable. They were afraid it wouldn't sell. They were
Marvel told them no?
Yeah, they were afraid that it wouldn't look good for Spider-Man to get beat up by a girl. Right. So
I agree.
So that there's other instances like this in books too, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Ronald Dahl wanted to make Charlie a black kid. He was supposed to be a black character. Yeah, but that got stolen. Because again, the publisher's like, no, you're not making him a black kid. We need to sell books. So another artificially white character. And there's a lot more examples like that, I'm sure, throughout history. So it's like when people start bitching, it's like, shut the F up.
Oompa Loompas are white.
Well, actually, they did change the color of Oompa Loompas because in the original book, they're supposed to be like a pygmy kind of race.
Pygmy? Is that, can you say pygmy?
Yeah.
Sounds racist.
Yeah, well, I think it kind of is. So, and the depiction of them was not flattering. So that's why for the movie and stuff, they changed them to little orange skinned men with green so it can't be confused with anybody. which ended up being the now that's what everyone. That's
It was a good move.
It was a good move because the first thing that hits your head is the picture of the orange skin guys. All right, well, that's pretty much all I got.
Bad Boys 4 is coming out too.
I don't think I saw the third one.
Yeah, you did. We saw it together. What is wrong with you?
I don't remember things I do with you.
It's because I drug you in.
I wake up with a headache. What was the third one about?
He gets shot. We get the other team in it. Vanessa Hudgenson, I think, is in it. Is that her?
Vanessa Hudgens? She's in it? Hutchinson?
Whatever. Yeah, they find the team. He gets shot.
I didn't see this movie.
Martin Lawrence retires.
No, I didn't see it.
Yes, you did.
No,
we saw it together.
I have no recollection of this movie.
We saw it together. It was not bad. He has a son. Will Smith has a son. Spoiler alert. Will Smith, you should have seen it by now. Will Smith has a son. They find out at the end. The guy he's fighting. The woman is the other woman. The woman is the bad person.
I really don't remember.
You've seen it.
Really?
Yes.
I'll
We're making
have
a
to watch.
4.
Making a fourth one.
Yeah. I think it's almost done. I didn't even know they were shooting it.
I'm not excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, they're not.
Yeah.
He looks okay. Martin Lawrence doesn't look great.
Martin Lawrence is
anymore.
not stayed in shape.
No.
No.
Will Smith is.
Yeah, he's always in shape.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to see that. I'm not going to care. If I see it in passing,
You'll
I'll
watch
put
it
it
on
on.
TV.
Yeah, but I'm not.
The movies.
I might not. I might wait for it to hit like TBS.
It's going to be on
I'm
TBS. They have cornered the market on Bad Boys films. That second one's a great movie. Bad Boys 2 is maybe the best sequel.
Bad Boys 2 is the one where they go to Miami. Wait, no, they're in Miami.
Gabrielle Union. Well, they're always in Miami.
They're always in Miami.
But it's like that one's
No,
more
wait, isn't
they
there one
show-
where they go to Cuba?
That's 2.
That's 2.
Yeah, that's the end of 2.
Right.
Gabrielle Union plays his sister.
Right. I remember.
That's
that
a good
now.
one.
I like the chief, the captain, Joe Pantoliano.
Yeah.
He's great in those.
Oh, Knox Goes Away. That new Michael Keaton movie's coming out. Looks really good. Where he plays the hitman who's getting dementia.
Oh,
That
yeah.
looks really good.
That looks like a memento type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Yeah, that's coming out. Eminem.
Eminem has a new album.
He's
Finally.
working on an album.
He's working
I
on
don't
an
know
album.
when it's coming out.
When's the last official album he dropped?
2-3 years ago.
What was the name of it?
It was
Is that the one with Godzilla?
yes,
The one
the
with
murder, the Alfred Hitchcock themed one.
Right. Okay.
Smallville is a Smallville cartoon. They're working on it. What's his name? The guy who plays Lex Luthor.
Rosenbaum
Him and
Welling.
Welling are trying to pitch a cartoon. It's a sequel
Really?
to Smallville, but it's a cartoon. They're
Oh,
trying to get
I'd watch the
off
shit
the
out of
ground.
that.
They have a podcast where they talk.
Yeah, I know their podcast
Talking
is really
Smallville.
good. Yeah,
They talked about it.
It's Talkville, I think it's
Talkville,
called.
something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
That'd be bad, and it would take off from where it
It's
ended.
a sequel to. I don't know when they would start it, but it's a sequel.
Oh
to
wow! So he's Superman
Smallville.
in it.
Yeah, it's a Smallville cartoon.
But he will
Well,
be
I would
Superman
guess.
in it,
If
right? It's
something
not
weird
going to be.
happened, well, he's not going to be Batman. I don't know.
It's not going to like revert back where he's not Superman anymore.
Why would they do that?
It's not going to be like the tween years or something.
No,
Something
it's a
weird.
sequel. Yeah,
It's a sequel.
Takes
right.
place right after.
Oh, that'd be,
Smallville
and
left
of course
off.
they do the voices.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Wonder if they get
I'm
Allison
sure they're
Mack.
all not busy.
Wonder if they get Allison Mack.
Just as a voice, you don't have to see her.
She could do it from prison. She's still
Just put her in prison. Put the character in prison for the same thing.
right. I would watch the hell out of that. That'd be awesome.
I don't know if it would be like a graphic.
Probably trying to pitch it like maybe
An Invincible type?
Well, they're
Not
not going to. Superman's not going to get that violent.
Well,
but
if Zack Snyder gets his hands on it.
Zack Snyder prevents. Zack Snyder presents Smallville.
He prevents a good Superman movie.
After Dark.
It's just a black screen. You
It's
just hear voices.
They just play Watchmen in the slot. Hey, this looks like Watchmen. I think they had a Smallville comic book that was the year after. And actually, I think like if you get one
I
of
don't know
the
who would pick that up. I don't know who's showing that.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
mean, Netflix,
I mean,
maybe like a Netflix
well,
thing.
DC is Max, so
Oh, right,
it would
right.
probably be
Yeah,
Max. But would James Gunn have to green like that? Probably would, right?
Well, I don't know. I guess that was under DC.
It'd be in the Elseworlds category.
That's probably who's pitching it.
Which is
to.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing a whole Elseworlds category, so that could be part of
It'd be
that.
a big deal to have a little.
No, it'd be awesome.
Cartoon.
No, especially to hear their voices
It'd be
again.
good to get the name out there.
Yeah. Rosenbaum as Luthor just is the best. I'd love to hear that. But maybe he doesn't want it competing with the new Superman stuff.
You know what? Get as much of that out there, good stuff as you can.
Right.
DC needs.
Hey, I'm always about the more the merrier. It's fine. You can separate the worlds.
I mean, Marvel's got all kinds of things all over the place.
The What If is awesome.
Right. That's
What
not
If is
completely
great.
different.
Yeah. And the animation style on that is great.
Yeah.
All right, go. I think we're done.
You don't have anything else?
Do we have a sign off yet?
No. Oh, next time I want to do 90s. They have a thing on TikTok where they
Are we going to do a stinger for next? A
Yeah,
teaser?
I'm doing it right now.
A teaser.
You interrupt me.
Sorry.
90s. They do like a 90s casting for movies, but like 90s stars, and they do 80s stars too, with like Avengers and stuff. It's pretty interesting. I'll send it to you. We'll show it.
You can catch that next time.
No, absolutely not. Edit that out immediately. Edit it now before we end the show.
That's staying in.
No.
That's 100% staying in.
No, we're not doing that. We don't have one yet.
That's how I'm signing
How about
off.
we beg, please subscribe. We have how many?
Don't forget to like and subscribe, please.
We have 20 subscribers. 2 of them are us. Most of the others are probably family.
Family and friends, yeah.
So they should subscribe.
Yes. Remember, tell all your living and dead relatives about it.
Like, subscribe, comment. DM me if you're hot. Women. I didn't say that last time. If I get
bigot.
If I get desperate enough. Get some dick pics.
Might swing that way.
You really have to come with a sign off.
I know.
Maybe we should ask in the comments.
I don't know. Maybe we don't need one.